Pick at the questions?
No, I haven't even looked at them yet.
Some people do that. They really...
I did that when I was on Oprah, though.
Yeah, I heard that she gives the best hugs.
Yeah, the warm ones, especially because she has like nice breasts. So they're like your grandmother's breasts. They're all warm and soft, and you feel like you're like seriously, like, not being funny, but like in the bosom of like your grandmother.
Mm-hmm. Did she say anything that day that stuck with you?
Oh my gosh, that she loved my shoes.
Right. Meanwhile, I find it kind of, I guess it's a little stagnant that you have gotten any kind of criticism about the way you used to be, because I feel like Lil Wayne can put out a song talking about effing every girl in the world, but he doesn't get any kind of criticism.
No. And
guys are applauded, actually.
And not just put out a song about it, but actually do it.
Right.
And then, you know, and like tons of babies.
How do you feel when you hear a rapper or a singer mention you in a song?
I don't listen to any of that music. I don't know what those people are talking about. I'm not in that world.
But you were at one point, right?
Yeah, I was. But my life has changed drastically and dramatically. So I very seldom listen to secular music. I don't know what those people are doing with their lives, and I don't know what goes on with them. I'm listening to like Elton John and The Doors or something. Like I'm in a different world right now.
Huh. Well, some people from that world have said that you lied, or some just gave no comment. Matter of fact, the last time Irv Gotti came by here, he had a whole lot of things to say.
Really? That's sweet.
Let's play the video so you see exactly what I mean.
Okay. Well, the whole thing is like, when I seen her on Oprah, right? Gail is a good friend of mine, Oprah's BFF. Right. I was like, yo, y'all really let her on it? Wow. And she was on Oprah crying and stuff like that. Yo, this is... Stop it. She likes performing fellatio, and she likes it. She likes it.
Oh my God.
That may sound rough or raw, but she likes it, like right. For real. And when she gets around celebrities, I'm telling you, because she's that good at it, right? She's that good. God. Yo, you asked, hey, you opened up the Superhead box. I did. All right? Don't fault me for opening. You opened it up. You said, you was like, huh? Okay, so Superhead. All right, now here's the Superhead box. Like, she likes it, and when she gets around celebrities, and it's something with her, she wants to show them how good she is, yo. Because most dudes like, word, I applaud her. You know, I applaud her for what she's done. Like, she's took what she does, which is Superhead. She's took that and turned a buck, and now she's got another book. They talking about she's gonna make a movie with her stories or whatever. She's getting paid. She's running out of material, though. My man BJ, he said he picked up the second book. He was like, yo, but it ain't like the first book. She needs newer... Right. She probably needs to go into, like, baseball, the hit the majors. Right. You understand? Right. Hit up A-Rod, Jeter, and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Run through all of them, go get some Angels, hit Boston, all of the good cities. You know what I'm saying? And then publish a book, and Superhead's in the majors. I don't know.
I wonder what your reaction to that is.
I don't have a reaction. Irv has a reaction to me. I have no reaction to Irv, because he means nothing to me. For a man who has shown his life on television with his series and the way he treats his family, his wife, and his children, and the way he showed the world how he disrespects even his own children, I think that there's nothing that he can say that holds weight or water.
Have you found yourself at all feeling guilty putting all these people on blast for something that they probably assume was... You know what I mean? Something that they might have really considered to be just between you and them.
No, not at all. Because I was on blast first. This is what no one understands. I was in songs first. I was in magazines first. Mm-hmm. People talked about me first. I would have people calling my house that I didn't even know, just giving out my number when I thought I had a relationship, when I thought that with people like that we had a quiet thing, they were off talking about me to all their friends. Mm. I was on blast first. They helped ruin my life. You know, I thought that was a quiet, I remember when Irv and I got involved, I didn't know anyone else knew about that. But everybody seemed to know. So I was out there first. And it just got to the point where when HarperCollins asked me to write my memoirs, I wasn't going to say no to that. And so for me, just like for a lot of things that these guys do, it's business and never personal.
So you figure you pretty much just made lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah, and my autobiographies aren't different than Jane Fonda's or Goldie Hawn's or Barbara Walters, for that matter. You know, it's an autobiography. You name who, when, why, and how. That's what they do. In this particular culture and community, it's very strange. But outside of these very small African-American walls, there's a world out there that doesn't see this that way, you know, and so I don't live in those walls. So I don't feel any kind of way about what people inside of those walls feel.
How about women? What have their reactions been?
It's changed drastically because when everyone, especially women, stop finger pointing and stop judging, and they sit down with themselves and they realize, I haven't done anything different from any other woman, except that it's with people that you may recognize.
I'm going to put myself in the minds of the people watching this, because I think a lot of people will not be able to make a distinction between you contriving the campaign to sell the book and what you actually put in the book. There's a fine line of integrity there, right?
No, because everything that's in the book is actual, but there's a particular way to write things to make them vivid. There's certain descriptions. This is the one thing I love about being a writer. I can take the most mundane situation and make it fabulous. I can sell you anything. Even though when I wrote the book, those things had already passed, I had to be that person that people wanted to write about. I had to be that person that still made the news. There were so many things that I planted in the news. You know, there are things that, you know, I would call friends at different, you know, news outlets and say, okay, this is the story of the week that we're going to do because this is going to sell more copies. I mean, seriously, honestly, this is more of a business than people realize. And it's hard for outsiders, for readers and listeners and watchers to realize that everything we do in this business is on purpose. There's certain things we do here, especially in Hollywood, that are planned. I've proven myself to my publishers, so now I have more control. I've sold the books. You know, I've made the daytime talk show circuit. I've done all the big things that people want to do.
They must be paying you a lot of money now.
They do well by me, and they're going to do better.
What are the deals like? What are we talking about here?
I think that talking about money can get tacky, but I make enough money to where I don't worry.
Do you ever feel like, you know, you almost want to brag because it's sort of like you're sticking all the success in the face of all the rappers that have all those things to say about you?
No, because they bragged, and then look at them. Then they end up broke and can't sell records and, you know, in child support court and all kinds of stuff. So I don't think that bragging is part of my DNA.
You seem like you have a nice peace of mind now.
Yeah, I have what I want now. I'm satisfied. So I'm not looking for anything anymore. Like, I've got it.